So, a perfect opportunity for the managers to give some of their fringe players a run out against top quality opposition. Different sides, different expectations, a case of David and Goliath. An upset not beyond the realms of all possibility, but I have to say it's pretty difficult to see one coming.
Puyol. Fernando Torres, almost unstoppable when he hits top gear.
But then at the last, possession is lost. Accurate passing between the two of them.
Villa.
Whistle's gone for the offside. One thing I would point out, they are playing with a high line, they're pushing up constantly looking for the offside. There's always the chance they'll be caught out. Slid into space on the flank. This could be a chance for an opening goal.
Fernando Torres.
Arrives in the box. Launches a low cross. "15 minutes gone in the first half. And shots! Ironic cheers as it goes way off target.
He was absolutely free in space. Got to hit the target.
A solid, commanding header.
Fernando Torres.
Ball to feet. Villa. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. It's across the face of goal. The defending was of the last-ditch variety. And Chevy. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Flag was up, just caught offside there. Good call by the assistant referee. And back it goes from where it's just come. Chip through, real chance here. He wants the chance for a good delivery. And defenders on hand to concede the corner. It's sailing across the face of the goal. He's done it. He'll be thrilled with that goal. His movement was superb and he really took advantage of the huge space that was left by the defence.
Well, you can see the ball sat up nicely for him, but he still had to keep his focus and make sure it was a goal. And in the end, it was a beautiful goal too, one to delight the fans.
A full-blooded roar goes up. That's probably woken everyone in the neighbourhood. Leading by a goal to nil now as we get underway once again.
Well, having got the first goal, it's important they build on that.
They're picking their men. That's a loose pass. What an opportunity to pull level. Still got a lot to do from there. And the cross.
Villa.
Immediately on the attack.
Fernando Torres. Chipped over the top.
Looking for width. It went over the line for a goal kick.
Exchange of passes, finding their men well. Villa.
And Silva. He's in the box.
Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break, and just the one goal divides them.
Opportunity here.
Launches the ball forward.
Good decisive goalkeeping.
There'll be 1 extra minute for stoppages.
Accurate service could create another goal.
Villa.
And there is half-time. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off, but how will this period of play pan out? No changes to either lineup as far as we're aware. I suppose if you're winning, there's no need to change anything. And the return ball safely delivered. Very quickly off his line. So much of goalkeeping is about anticipation. Silva. And they've opened them up. Now a chance for a cross. Needs to be accurate. Oh, he threw that opportunity away.
I tell you what, the stats people have that down as a chance, but it's very, very difficult because he's quite a way away from the goal.
A chance, really poor defending.
Opportunity down the left. There's the clincher. Second goal the key. The goalkeeper is beaten.
Did you see how the scorer lost the marker and the cross was in just exactly the right place? Great goal.
Definitely a player right on top of his game. He showed some deft touches on the ball and some super finishing. Two-nil now. Can we expect either side to start making changes?
Although the match is pretty much beyond doubt, they can't get too relaxed. Complacency can lead to goals at the wrong end, and as we all know, a 2-goal cushion is not as secure as it seems.
"15 minutes into the second half. A bit too much weight on the pass through. This looks promising. There's the cross. The third goal makes a world of difference for a team now having a ball.
There are two things to this. First, the cross has to be absolutely perfect, and so does the technique of the volleyer, and it was.
And that should seal the result. It's just a case of seeing it out. 3-0, and it's been far too easy for them.
Well, there's no doubt with that goal, this game is well and truly over.
Villa can be very hard to shake off the ball.
Now the ball does come in. Possibility here for a cross. It's a big opportunity with a corner. Corner is driven towards the near post. And a chance! Turn back in. 4-0, the icing on a very tasty cake.
That's what makes this fella such a good striker. He's the eternal optimist.
$4-0. Who'd have thought it?
They're in absolute cruise control now. There's no coming back in this game.
Looks like fresh legs are about to be introduced. That one goes astray.
Puyol,
Raul Albiol.
Sergio Ramos,
Iniesta. This could be the opportunity they need. There's a lot of movement up front, and at last the chance of fight. Goalkeeper takes it quite confidently. Calmly done. Back it goes.
we've reached the last 15 minutes of the game.
This is a good overlap. There's the cross.
Villa,
It's cleared. It's fair to say they've totally run out of ideas. Some supporters might still be hoping for something dramatic to stem the tide, but every passing minute makes that more and more unlikely. There were 2 or 3 players waiting for that cross. Can he find the target in the middle? Puts it away. Oh, he created the space for himself and the time for the shot, and he drilled it into the net with stunning accuracy.
Is it me, or does he seem to score every time he comes up for these? Absolutely brilliant header.
The crowd expressing frustration in no uncertain terms, clearly unhappy as their team give away that cheap goal. A 3-goal lead should be sufficient to see out this game.
dealt with the threat well.
Here's real danger.
Fernando Torres. He scored 1 goal in this game.
A chance to counter-attack here. Maybe a goal.
Only 1 minute to be added.
Can he make a chance? And shoots! How did he find that angle?
Well, that's hit the post and gone in, but just as easily could have hit the post and obviously stayed out.
There's his brace. He really has been razor sharp. A masterclass in finishing today. The game already put to bed. The final whistle goes.
A comprehensive win in anyone's books, and much of the credit due to the strikers who created havoc in the opposition penalty area.
That's a great thing about football.